He uses the bedside table to pull himself up, but his knee audibly pops and he makes a face and mumbles, "Jeez, I'm falling apart." So he comes back over to the gang. Here's the deal. You can all either ask me a single question.
Can I ask a quick question about what just happened? Was John's faulty knee the first thing that was replaced in his body? It started with like a routine sponsored by the company knee replacement and just devolved into this absolute of a storyline.
I had one comment I wanted to make, but then I realized Magpie's not self-aware enough. And it was gonna be like, there's always 2 monsters in this room.
Oh.
Yeah, there's totally a monster. Magpie would say.
About me?
He's not self-aware enough to say about himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we each can ask a question?
Well, he's going to explain that either you can all ask a single question to him and he will answer to the best of his abilities. Mm-hmm. Or, if you forgo asking him any questions, he will tell you something about how to leave. He will show you he's going to show you the exit regardless. But he's going to give you information about how to...
Okay.
If he says, you all get a question, or I can give you a hint as to how to get out of here, my question to everyone would be, how aware do we think this guy is? Because if we got questions and he's just a memory, he's not going to be able to answer any of our overarching questions.
If he was just a memory, he wouldn't be able to react to us like this. It's as if he knows us.
I feel like this
Passengers could react to us.
Barely.
The girl, the flag girl could react to us.
But those
pretty willingly.
But those were not memories. I do not think.
Well, they weren't memories, but they've all been a part of the same world.
If this thing is created by little girl, she's as aware as anything else. John is just a figment of her imagination.
I feel like
that's a really good point.
Yeah, I feel like
that's a really good point.
This is just her mouth.
Logic 3, intuition 6.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, we wouldn't be talking to John.
You're right. I guess if anything's offering to answer our questions, it is going to be intelligent enough to do so. Whether it's Peaches or Amara.
Technically like God.
Right. I mean, the god of this place.
We'd be speaking to God. So.
Right. Heavy.
But what kind of questions would we ask it?
I have a good one for a first question.
Do they have a pen?
God damn it! My question was gonna be, did Magpie f*** a girl? So I'm really mad you came in and stole the joke under my joke.
Wow, you just got clipped. How's your knee feel?
How's my knee feel? About like John's.
Okay.
Pineapple pen.
Because your knee just got blown out. You need ACL surgery after that low blow. Jeez, oh Pete's.
Little butthole. Yes.
So are we asking questions or are we getting out of here?
Well, we each have a question, or we can choose to leave.
We have to all ask questions or all leave.
But I don't think that's how that is.
Nope, it was, you all could ask me a single question. Or, I'm going to show you the exit no matter what. But if you choose not to ask me a question, I can tell you something significant about how to leave.
Yeah. No, I think you and Thick are just not quite hearing each other right. But what you are saying is that everyone gets one question, or we all get one hint out of here. So if any one of us choose to ask a question, we do not get the hint, correct?
That is correct.
All right, well, I'm saying I'm not going to ask a question. The Dash would say, I can't think of a single curiosity I have that's more important than getting the f*** here.
I mean, I got questions and all, but I ain't gonna rob everyone of the hint if they want that.
Same.
I mean, he says he'll show us the door no matter what. Maybe the hint's not that important, but I'm just saying.
No, if you want a gesture of good faith, come here. And he walks you over to the open archway where you have discovered the small bathroom, the walk-in closet, and gestures to the closed closet. Mm-hmm. And he said, it's going to be right through here. It's just a matter of, did you each want to ask me something, or did you want me to tell you something about what's on the other side of this door?
Ooh.
Ask you something in relation to anything, or in relation to this adventure?
I mean, I'm only a guy. I don't know what kind of, questions you're gonna ask me.
I would have questions about what happened to you. in the casino with the
That's
extra life.
that's what I was thinking too.
Maybe we can all figure it out and we just ask her questions.
It's up to you.
If this is how
I have a question I want to ask. So if we think we can do it, I'd rather ask, but I won't insist.
by all means.
Okay. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
You can go first.
So, this my winnings.
Sorry. You got a pen?
I thought about it so badly.
I'm sorry. Actually, my question contains two parts. You got a pen? Can I go back 2 rooms?
So it's about my winnings actually. Does that I know the rules don't really work here like they do where we're from. Does it carry over?
It depends on how you want to spend your winnings. If you want to spend them immediately, you can. You can make that decision. You can be younger. But should a tragedy befall you somewhere later in life, you get a lifetime back. You get 30 years again. And to my knowledge, twice.
Well, when you say I get younger, does that mean I turn into a kid again? Because
It depends how many years you want to spend.
I think I'll save them. It's a dangerous line of work. Could use insurance.
Now Magpie has 9 lives like a kitty cat.
Well, that's actually
He's got 2.
Well, 3 technically.
Yeah,
the
alright.
current one,
Yeah.
and then 2 expendable.
Yeah.
Maybe.
3. Guess that's my question. Unless I get something else, and you got a pen? Or
No, I'm sorry.
yeah, well, if I have any more questions, you want to meet up at like the Ace of Clubs later? Pool.
Yeah, sure, I'll look it up.
God damn it! All right, you.
I literally look at you like I've told you a different time.
What can I answer for you, Dash?
Can we? Do you mind? She kind of looks at you guys.
By all means.
Do your thing.
Do you mind going away?
Oh.
Duma just reaches up and turns up his radio.
Wow, after everything, that's a little harsh.
Not
Yoshi-
unusual. No.
Yoshi will
And
excuse
she,
himself.
that's fine. And she'll literally turn her back to everyone and she'll pull the blanket out and she'll say, "Is it his?"
You already know the answer to that.
Yeah. Okay. That's all she needed to hear.
Dash, it's alright. I know that doesn't make sense right now. But just know, it's alright. Whatever you do, it's alright.
Oh my god.
He'll gesture to Yoshi and Duma.
Okay. We'll come back.
Oh, yeah,
okay, yeah.
but Dash has essentially taken 2 steps to the left, I imagine, and found the nearest wall to sink against and cry openly for the first time in any length that you all have known her, which is saying something for Yoshi.
So like 5 minutes because she was bawling like a little girl when she won the race.
That's different, she says through tears.
Yoshi, what can I answer for you?
Is Amara okay?
She's lonely. She's so lonely.
How can I help?
We don't know. It's been nice having visitors, but we don't know what to do about all the monsters. When we figure out a way, we'll try to let you know. But for right now, all we can do is take them as they come. But we appreciate the uncharacteristic offer. And he just sort of gestures to the door. When you open the closet door, sunlight pours in, blinding all of you for a moment, and you feel its comforting warmth for the first time in you don't know how long. You hear birds chirping and singing merrily to one another over the gentle babble of a stream. You all emerge into a park at the height of spring. Yoshi, Magpie, and Duma. The lawn before you is a lush, rich green, and the air is sweet with the smell of cherry blossom. Surrounding you are these trees in full bloom, sending swirls of petals dancing through the air. You see, not too far from where you stand, a torii gate. Dash. Across the stream is a soribashi, or a wooden arched bridge, that leads further into the park. A horse can be seen meandering through the trees, lazily swishing its tail, while an indistinguishable figure rests in the shade of a weeping cherry blossom tree. It's small, and seems to pick up its head upon your approach.
The figure? Okay, can I ask 2 questions? One, at the beginning of their at the very end of their description, you said a word that I didn't recognize.
A torii gate.
What is a torii gate?
It's a Japanese arched gate.
Oh, the one that...
Yes.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
exactly the
okay,
one.
Okay,
That-
fine. Second question, the horse, is it Victor? Vlad, excuse me.
You can't tell from your distance.
I'd like to approach. No, I would go toward the figure, but I imagine the horse and the figure are in the same general direction.
Well, that's where it's odd, because as you try to cross this bridge, you feel something of a barrier.
Oh.
Are you going to communicate any of this?
Absolutely. In my excitement for being in a new place that seems peaceful, I would have taken off at first and then kind of either realize, like, oh, I should probably wait, or run into the physical barrier and then go, oh yeah, I should wait for everybody. And then, upon waiting, kind of be like, something's wrong with this bridge, fam. I can't, and kind of push against it. Is it a literally? Like, if I were to clasp my hand against it with everyone around me, see a barrier?
You feel it.
Feel, yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, like, my hand will not go through.
No.
I'll try to.
Your hand also stops.
The hell?
Oh,
Yoshi, you want to help me tear this thing down?
I'll put my hand out.
Your hand kind of just swishes.
I look at you.
Do I see... I'll squint and try and see... Because this looks very, very familiar, I assume.
It does.
This looks like home.
Can I...
So I would... just kind of give a little whistle.
As you whistle,
What?
the figure in the distance stands attentively staring. It's a dog with 3 legs.
So we want to tear this wall down so we can get through, or what?
Shh. I say to you, kind of picking up on Yoshi's general vibe and kind of just saying, hold on, let...
Yoshi does look beat to shit right now. But he's just going to completely physically relax. And he's going to call out, the dog's name...
Tripod! Come here, boy!
That's probably not it.
No. Sorry.
like Anki.
As you call to the dog, you see its tail begin to wag, and it bounds from the shade into the sunlight, streaking across the distance to the bridge. It stops before its paws touch the wood, its tail wagging so violently that the whole dog vibrates excitedly.
Go, if you can
it's
go,
gone.
go.
He'll put a hand on your shoulder and just kind of squeeze. And he's going to cross over the bridge.
The closer you get to the dog, the more excited it gets, throwing itself into the grass and thrashing before hopping upwards again.
Is he gonna let us through, or what?
I'm gonna go all the way across the bridge and I'm just going to pick this dog up.
The
and
dog leaps into your arms, scrambling against your chest to be held. He licks your face ferociously as you laugh. Without a care in the world, you cradle your dog and walk into the park, knowing, finally, you've come home.
Can I pick up Duma's hand? And I'd like to literally try to see if he can get through this
Duma cannot pass the barrier.
Yosh.
Why are you pushing my hand into firm air?
I look at you and I go, I can roll an intuition if you'd like me to piece this together. I think the bridge is, as Yoshi would say, and she puts on her best, but not racist voice, our judgment. I don't think we passed our question, but Yoshi did.
Based on your perception roll from earlier, the Torii gate beside you, on your left, has become a portal. Through it, you can hear the familiar sounds of revelry.
Oh, hey, maybe this is the good door, but maybe there's some fun through the bad door. You want to check it out?
Guess we gotta go somewhere.
I literally, I'm just gonna stick my head through the door. Shoulders out the other way, but like...
We'll find you, Yosh, I guess, once we all get out of here.
Oh, well,
Yosh.
we won't. We'll come back.
Can I hear them?
No.
I'm playing with my dog.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, shit.
Through the gate is a curtained entrance. You can hear the dulcet tones of jazz from beyond the curtain. In front sits a well-dressed orc tapping a pen against a clipboard. To the left of him, there's an unmanned coat rack.
I guess we approach. Oh, yo, where are we at?
The orc smiles enthusiastically as he sees Magpie, and he exclaims, "Oh, welcome back, boss! We wasn't expecting you. I'm sorry. Can I get your coat for you?"
Yeah, kid.
Ooh, boss.
No, thank you, boss. And he heads back to the coat check and he takes out a ticket and he puts it away.
Yeah, where we at, kid?
Boss, are you pulling my leg, boss?
I got a headache. Just answer the question.
Boss, this is your place. It's your joint.
Yeah, of course it is.
You want I should take you to your table?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. When the curtain is pulled aside, the club proper is revealed. There are dozens of well-dressed people sitting at booths and tables, engaged in a variety of discussions. Some have plates in front of them with familiar, rich foods, but many more have drinks in their hands and cigarettes between their fingers. The ones that you notice raise their glasses in your direction, toasting your arrival.
Dash kind of traces a finger from like your shoulder blade down the side of your arm. She's like, "Boss, I like that. That's fun."
Yeah, I like that too.
Towards the back of the club, there's a stage with a band playing upon it. At the booth nearest to the stage, a well-dressed man stands. As he nears, you realize it's Mao. He approaches a velvet rope dividing you from the booth and welcomes you warmly.
Now, where the hell you been? I've been lost in this madhouse.
Yeah, no, I've been here.
Why have you been here?
I've been waiting for you. They're all telling me it's your club, that it's our club, but it's your club.
But why did you leave me in the first place?
I mean, it wasn't my choice.
I mean, it wasn't your choice.
She makes the rules.
We don't follow rules, Mal. We've been over this. Give it to me straight. What the hell's going on here?
Mag,
What is this? Like, I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like it, but since when did I become a Don?
This is your reward. I'm your reward. This is your chance to get exactly what you wanted.
What do you mean my reward for what?
For being here. You did all the things that you did, and some of them was rough, right? And so now you get me again. You get your own club.
I get you again. Yeah, but I shouldn't have lost you in the first place. That's not how it works. Look, something about this ain't right.
Mag, she's doing her best, all right?
What's wrong with you?
Hey, can I come in here?
Yeah.
And she'll kind of put an arm, like a hand on the back of your neck and kind of like massage the back of your neck, like some people do sometimes. And she'll kind of, hey, just why don't you get a drink with Mal? I think it's
Say,
just, I think it's really important.
Yeah,
that
we'll have a drink together.
You don't drink.
Look at me. She'll take your hand and she'll say, "Look at me," and hold your hand and give it kind of like a comforting squeeze and say, "I think it's really important that we're all happy here before we go home."
But
Hey.
I can't be happy here if that's not Mal. Are you Mal? I know Mal. Mal's my brother. I made you.
You didn't make me. She did. I'm the closest she could manage.
And there's a squeeze on your hand from Dash, and she kind of presses your body to the side of your arm, and in a very comforting, like flirtatiously playful kind of thing. Almost as if you were to maybe make a roll or something, like she's hamming it up for perhaps like a camera or someone paying attention. This is the best they can do. So, get a drink with your brother and be happy, baby. How about that? Come on. We can get home and we can make this all right if you do this.
You gonna show me the way out of here?
I wouldn't lie to you. I told you I'm not your Mal. I won't lie to you. If any of you stay with us.
Oh.
I'm not doing it. You're not my Mal. I gotta find my Mal. It's not worth it, regardless of how great this place is. If you ain't my brother, it's not gonna work.
He frowns and looks down at the rope. I understand. The false Mal gestures to the door from whence you came, but stays at the rope watching you. His expression is barely perceptible. However, you, Magpie, would recognize it as longing. He wants you to stay, and hopes you will change your mind before you leave, and remain with him.
Look back. Sorry, buddy. I gotta find my brother. Hopefully she can make you a mag. I'll head out the door.
Good decision. Let's go get Yoshi.
Through the open door, a cold breeze nips at your faces and sends a little storm of flurries dancing through the air around you. Beyond is a park in winter. You guys can move forward or interact with it in some way.
Just like a city park? Or
I guess a city park, but what you really see is park and barren trees.
It's like a nature park, like Central Park more than like a playgroundy park.
Yes.
Okay, I gotcha. I'm with you.
Magpie is not really paying attention to anything. He's kind of upset.
By the way, I'm sorry. I'm about to roll a perception on this area, but before we get anywhere, I'm going to actually kind of take Magpie aside, or maybe not even aside, but just like as soon as we kind of step through the door, just be like, "Hey, I thought that was the game we were playing. Like, I wouldn't push you to do anything."
It's fine. It's just you don't understand. It's complicated.
No.
Part of my soul is in Mal. I ain't nothing. He ain't nothing without each other. And if that ain't him, it ain't worth it. So I gotta find my Mal.
No.
He's out here somewhere.
And she listens to you without interrupting you or anything like that. But she's just trying to she's trying to make sure that you understand that and she'd be very honest with you. Like, I thought the point was to, and she's kind of quiet about it. Kind of pulls you both in. Kind of like, make a little girl happy. That was it. Play a role. Finish it out, and then she'll let us go. But if that's not what we're getting at here, like even fake Mal obviously tried to tell you because he cares a lot about you. Like if that's not the deal, that's not the deal. But I wasn't trying to trick you into anything.
No, I don't know what's going on here. I don't think any of us actually know what's happening.
And she's not gonna push it with you or anything. But like she just wants you to know that like she wasn't trying to get you to accept anything that wasn't real on purpose.
You guys said
cool.
Like, Yosh was happy. It's just it didn't work for me.
Yeah. On that, I will roll my perception.
I'm not doing it.
Magpie doesn't roll perceptions.
Not today.
Oh, neither
Let's
does
hope. Let's.
Not when he's hunting for a lost piece of his soul.
Fair enough. On that vein, let's hope that I go last then. That my thing comes last, so that I can roll perceptions, and everyone's got some done stupor.
It's cold, but not uncomfortably so. The crowds of people moving around you don't seem bothered by the temperature either. There seems to be vendors around selling street food. Some smells are sweet like chocolate, sugar, and fried dough, while others are savory, rosemary, fennel, and basil. Duma. The nearest kiosk is offering Russian samovars, where you can watch hot water be poured over special teas that include syrups and fir cones and fir tree juice and forest berries. Dash. In the distance, you can see a plethora of cold weather events, sleigh rides, ice skating, but much nearer is a tall, bearded man wearing a fur-lined ushanka.
Dash would excitedly, it literally physically so, like a small dog, shake for a couple seconds, so excited to run off, and then you almost see her genuinely rein herself in and kind of look to Duma. Kind of, well, this seems like your, what do you call it? Motherland. You lead the way, buddy.
It does seem Russian.
As she says that, and you kind of take an extra moment, you too see this tall, bearded man, and you recognize him to be your father.
Oh! Okay.
Kind of walk towards him.
He greets you warmly. Mikhail, it's been so long.
It's been a long time.
Don't you remember the Winter Festival? Every year we come to Izmailovo Park. We listen, we watch the song and dance. You always love the dancing, Mikhail. We take Torka ride and laugh until our lungs burn and our throats are hoarse. We get teas from street vendors and view the ice sculptures. In the evening, the park sparkles with decoration. This is always for you and I. Come. Take my hand, Mikhail. Come with me.
We both took our paths. Both end the same way. He reaches down, he takes the sword that he crafted earlier. Give this to little girl. It's built for monsters. By monster.
He hangs his head, but accepts the sword. So be it, Mikhail. I will have all the sleigh rides and tea to myself, but no, I miss my son. And these things will not bring me the same joy as they brought me with you.
I understand. But I have things I need to do.
He raises an arm and gestures to the arched ice sculpture behind you. Through it, you can see the hallway of an apartment building.
Let's go, Dash. You're next.
No.
What?
No, I'm good. She said, I'm sorry, let me, let me actually do this. I'm sorry, I have to take out a second. They were so tender. I was literally so tender and also so savage. Like, not just like tender because you did call your dad a monster, but also like, what a turn.
He
Like,
called himself a monster.
I called myself a monster.
oh, I thought you said, give this sword to little girl, it's for monsters, like to turn around and fight you or something.
No.
Oh.
No.
It's
It's for the monsters because she said that they have to keep fight. She keeps
Yeah, I'm
fighting
sorry.
the monsters.
Here's how the line of logic went in my head. I assumed everyone in these scenarios presenting us with something, maybe not the dog so much, but like the dad, the actual monster, and the monsters in the basement, all this kind of stuff. The staples were either her fears or our fears brought to her.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured the dad was one as well. But that's
No.
that's still really cool. But I was just like, oh.
No, this is
Yeah.
all different.
No, but you say, "Come on, Dash, you're next," and I go, no, that's okay. What if we just there's another way out from here that doesn't involve that?
I don't think there is.
Yeah, that's great that you don't think that. But what if we tried?
How?
Looking with our eyeballs. I'll lead.
Dash. Nothing else we've done has worked. We just follow the paths.
Well, okay, great.